Cancer, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through this week's reading. This is going to be our weekly reading for July 10th through the 16th, 2023. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. The heart of your reading, we have the Three of Cups. This feels like socializing with friends, a general lighthearted vibe, getting back in touch with people that you haven't seen in a while. With the Fool in reverse at the bottom of the deck, it's likely that you're playing it safe in some way, not taking unnecessary risks. Let's see how that plays out. Your challenge is the King of Swords. You're getting some advice, likely about a love situation. Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is starting to make sense here. I think you're meeting up with some friends that you trust. They are advising you to play it safe regarding a specific situation with a love interest. You are not sure whether or not to take their advice. That's the challenge. Your focus is on death in reverse, letting something end and getting past it. So whether this is an old relationship that you're still recovering from before you get involved in something new, but whatever it is, it's definitely wanting to stay done with the Ten of Swords in reverse here at the bottom of the deck. There's just like, Tarot is doubling down on this energy of endings. Let the endings stay as it is. And that's your primary focus right now. So it is possible that there's someone coming back around that you have either broken up with or been involved with and then ended things somehow. They want to come back around. Your friends are saying, no, don't do it. Don't take a risk. In the recent past, this person may have seemed like everything you ever wished for. The Nine of Cups. It feels like that's how you perceived it, but yeah, the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck there, that's like, it was a facade. It was a mirage. And you feel like you dodged a bullet by getting out when you did. The crowning energy, the energy of your environment, is the Four of Wands. It is possible that this socializing is taking place at some sort of an event to commemorate an achievement. It could be a graduation, so around coming up on this time of year. What else could it be? It's wedding season. I don't feel like this is talking about a celebration in your honor, although it could be. It feels like, I'm going to pull a clarifier because it feels like this is the environment in which you're meeting up with these people. Like you're meant to go attend this event so that you talk with these friends and you have this sort of deliberation and external advice coming in about your current situation and not going back to the person that's trying to get back in. Reason I'm pulling clarifiers is because I usually read this position in the spread a little bit differently, but that's the way it's coming through. Okay, so to clarify, we have the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Remember how difficult it was. Remember everything that they put you through. You're still healing from, like you can see there's like a bandages on this person. Let me let it focus there. On the head, on the arm. They're just like, they've been through battle. The Ten of Cups is all about keep your eye on the prize. You can have happiness in your life. Like, which do you want? It doesn't have to be both. It doesn't have to be, that's what this message is. When you think of marriage or this goal that you're trying to attain, you might have a perspective that in order to have great happiness, you have to be willing to go through great pain. And the message here is that that's not the case. Balance does not require that. Happiness can come, great happiness can come without great pain. And I think it's also important to note, like, what type of struggles and challenges and quote unquote pain are we talking about? It's one thing to support a spouse through a difficult time in their life and have to go through struggles together. It's another thing entirely to carry the load of another person that's not putting in the work, or that's abusive or toxic for you in some way. So especially with this ending showing up and the Tower showing up, I would just caution against that. Let's see what's coming up in the near future. Okay, someone is going to come through acting upon their desire for you. Someone that has a lot of patience, but strong desire. So it's like they're going to come in a way that makes you feel as though if you're ready now, they can be with you now. They're willing and ready. But if you're not ready now, they're willing to wait. I think you are going to ask them to wait. That's just the vibe I'm getting off of this. But of course, that's up to you. That's not advice from this spread. Just an instinct that I'm getting intuitively here. It is possible that the initial expression of interest is all about physical attraction, and you want to make sure that there's something more behind it before committing on a deeper level, whether or not you choose to engage on the physical side. Because the Knight of Wands could be like one night stand energy. It's not necessarily anything deeper than that in terms of that night's intention. Okay. Speaking of intentions, your surprise energy is the Knight of Swords. This is someone who is single-minded in their reason for doing something. They have one piece of information or one idea that is motivating them very strongly to move forward based on that idea or that notion. I do feel like it's this Knight of Wands energy, and you're going to get a sense that they're rushing things or that they're single-minded. So definitely watch out for that. It does come through with the Ace of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So they may have, like, they may propose, but I don't think if they do so, I don't think, even though we have celebratory energy here and what you wish for, it doesn't look like something that you're gonna jump at right away. I do want to say that if you've been thinking of a person wanting them to propose, but you've been feeling like the relationship was over and you went through a lot of struggles with this person, if they come back around and act on what they know you want, don't say yes right away, is what I would suggest. It feels like it's lacking depth, like it's lacking maturity. Like this person wouldn't truly understand the gravity of what they're offering fully. So you might hear a proposal or them talking about marriage or a long-term commitment, and assume that they are thinking the same thing that you're thinking in a lot of different respects. Watch out for that assumption if that's the case, because I don't think that you're going to be on the same page. So, okay, 3 knights. This is a lot of knight energy coming through. And we want to see like kings or emperors or empresses when we're talking about marriage. So someone who's more evolved, more whole as a human being, more mature. The Knight of Cups comes through in your hopes and fears situation. So I think that I'm probably close to the storyline. If this is your reading, you probably wanted this person to come in and make some sort of offer or commitment to you. There has been a difficulty. You do think like it's looking like it could be over. It could even have been you who made an ultimatum, and there's been a period of separation because you said, hey, I want to move in or else it's over. And you took that step away. Or I want to get married or else it's over. Whatever your 10 of Cups was, the stipulation that you made, I think you put your foot down. But they're coming through strongly with this Knight energy, and I just feel like if that's the case, I mean, at your own risk, definitely. This is someone who wouldn't fully understand what they're getting into, and therefore couldn't possibly be making a long-term commitment in the way that you might think they are. They just don't understand it. They don't have the experience or the maturity. It's not even like a lack of intention, per se. It's just a lack of experience and awareness. Okay, end result, we have the 9 of Wands. This could really go either way, but I do feel like you're going to pull back. You're going to ruminate on the challenges and how difficult it's been. I'm going to pull one more. For those of you who are curious, it's the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck when that came out, which kind of underscores my vibe that you're going to pull back as a result of this going on, and probably as a result of the advice that you're getting from your friends. Now, some of you are getting advice from your friends saying go for it. This reading isn't necessarily to follow the advice of your friends. It's just saying that you're receiving advice from friends. I guess it all depends on the maturity and experience of your friend group and how much they truly care about you and want the best for you. Give me one more on the 9 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. So here you are showing up as the queen, knowing what you deserve, knowing that you can attract more than just this one individual. Maybe not immediately, maybe not right now, but you're not in any rush. You're not looking for something that you have to carry, someone that you have to carry their burden for them. With the 10 of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, it's almost like your energy is, okay, let's progress this sort of energy of the situation from feeling like, oh my gosh, I've been through a lot, you've put me through a lot, it's been really difficult, I know I'd stick it out, I know that we talked about like carrying this through to the end. You might decide to do it, but this is an arduous, like difficult carrying a burden across the finish line. It's not like the vibe of lighthearted enjoyment, having fun. There is suffering involved with this, but it's of your own making, like because of a feeling of obligation or responsibility for something. It is also possible that you're going to choose to swerve this opportunity because of your own self-worth and wait for something better, more suited, a better fit for you. Okay. Your advice is to manifest, the Magician. It's to recognize that you have the power to create opportunities. You hold all of the keys here. You have all of the aces at your disposal. That means you're capable of creating opportunities for yourself when and where you see fit. You don't have to go out and jump on every opportunity that presents itself. So remember that. Remember that ability within yourself, and be patient. Just because this person is coming through with urgency doesn't mean that you need to adopt that urgency. Do what feels right to you in terms of timing, and of course, in terms of your decision. All right, Cancer, I wish you the best of luck. Have a great week. I'll see you back next time. Bye.